Now your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
36-degree air temperature, and that's up 1 degree actually, and just shows you the power of cloud cover. A little bit of clouds kind of rolled over the reporting station and allowed those temperatures to rise 1 degree. So that's good. Dew point is coming in at 28, which is still very cold dew point. So if we break into a little bit of clear sky, our temperatures could drop a few more degrees before dawn breaks. East-northeast wind coming in at about 6 right now. We still have a wind chill advisory up for our area, but with those wind speeds, it's not as bad as it could be. So that's good news. 39 degrees in Tampa. Fort Myers coming in at 38, 33 in Orlando. But 27 degrees in Gainesville, 26 in Tallahassee, 25 in Panama City. Much cooler air to the north, and that will continue to drain southward over the next several days as we have this northerly component to the wind. 33 in Wauchula, 32 in Arcadia. Myakka comes in at 33, so some freezing temperatures across the region. And we've had some independent reporting stations report even cooler temperatures with temperatures in the 20s. Richard in Northport came in with a temperature at his reporting station of 28 degrees, so some very chilly weather across the Suncoast. Venice coming in at 37, Sarasota 36, and Bradenton comes in at 35. No rain anywhere across the state of Florida. Unlike yesterday morning, everything is tame in that regard. If you were looking for some snow flurries, you're not going to find them this morning. We have a cloud cover, but no snow flurries. The area of low pressure continuing to strengthen. Our so-called cyclone, our bombogenesis storm, they're calling it. That is an actual term, an actual meteorological term. A bomb is a storm that develops low pressure very quickly, 24 millibar drop in 24 hours. And that is a storm that will strengthen and produce much more snow across the down east Maine area as it lifts northward. Perhaps as much as 2 feet of snow at some of the highest elevations of down east Maine. So, a big storm, not one of their biggest, but nevertheless big enough to produce some very strong winds. Wind speeds pretty close to hurricane force, certainly tropical storm force across the coastline will produce some localized flooding there. High pressure builds in back behind that area of low pressure, and actually 2 systems will eventually kind of merge together as that storm system increases in intensity. The high pressure ridge drives down some of that colder air into our region over the next several days, and we have 2 more cold nights before we start to twist those winds in a way that will allow us to warm up on Sunday. So we'll wait for that, and we'll prepare for these next 2 cold nights. Freeze warning, by the way, again in store for us tonight. A little bit of fair weather cloudiness out in Gulf waters, but that really is not going to be a big issue for us. We'll continue to watch clouds stream in from time to time, but none of them have any precip involved with them, so we stay dry for the next couple of days. Northwest wind at about 15 knots, and the forecast remains cold at night. Daytime highs only in the mid-50s and struggling to get there. Nighttime lows at the official reporting stations will be in the 30s, but many locations, especially east of the interstate, will touch the freezing mark for several hours. Then as we head into the weekend, we start to warm back up into the 60s, near 70 on Sunday. And then over the course of the next work week, several little fronts will move through, but none of them nearly as strong as we saw this week.